What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the International Boys, where as always, if you are still enjoying the series, please do go and drop it a like. And now today, we got ourselves our second round matchup versus Cameroon, and if we do get past them, we are going to play the quarterfinal match as our second match of the day. But before we get into that, I didn't show you how the groups actually finished up. I know we know the who have gone on to the round of 16, but we don't know the how. And one how in particular that I'd like to highlight, because this is the first time I've ever seen the drawing of lots in a football manager game. And the group in question is in fact Group C, which coincidentally enough also has Spain in it, and Spain are the team that are directly affected by this drawing of lots. Japan and Spain finished tied on points, tied with goals for, tied with goals against. Goal difference is the same exact record. Both of them drew all three of their matches, which first and foremost, first time I've seen two teams draw in the World Cup that are in the same group. And number two, like I said, first time the drawing of lots has taken place in a football manager game that I'm aware of. As you can see right down here, Japan have been randomly chosen over Spain after both teams finished on 3 points with the same record. Unprecedented here in the World Cup that there has been a drawing of lots to send a team on and send another team home packing. It just is absolutely heartbreaking that Spain are the team that are sent back home. Yes, Villalibre didn't get really much of a chance. Mikel Merino didn't get much of a chance either. He's only had himself one appearance. Same with Villalibre. Garmendia didn't have a single appearance. Chris Otangana with Cameroon hasn't had a single appearance yet, whereas Aymeric Laporte has started all three of his matches for France. And really, with the skill that he has, even at 31, he's still going to be starting with France for the foreseeable future until he decides to retire from international duties. But yeah, that's I just wanted to highlight this to you because it's the first time I've seen this happen ever in a football manager game. And one more thing before we get into the match today, something I probably should have signed off with before the end of last episode, and that's show the actual bracket of the knockout stages here. And yes, it does show us here versus Cameroon, and if we get into the quarterfinals, we'll be taking on the winner of either Germany or Ivory Coast. Shout out to the guy in the comment section for pointing that out. I completely forgot about this. But yeah, if we win, we're more than likely going to be taking on Germany. I just don't see them not getting past Ivory Coast. But if Ivory Coast do somehow do it, that'd be the second team from Africa we'll face, and more than likely an easy route to get into the semifinals where England, Switzerland, Japan, or Italy would await us. But it all depends on if we can get past Cameroon in the second round first. So let's take a look at the lineup and see what we're going to be using to face off against them. So the scouting report versus Cameroon says they are weak against a 4-2-3-1, so that's what we're going to use against them. With the lineup, the same exact lineup versus Jamaica with only one change. Milivojevic stays between the sticks. It's going to be Gajic, Jovanovic, Babic, and Staniev along the back line. We got Mitrovic and Bosanac as the two center mids. Up front in the attacking mid spots, we got Zivkovic on the right, Stankovic in the middle, Kostic out on the left. And because he's not fully fit just yet, Jovic is going to be taking a seat, and Luka Belic is going to be the striker up top. No, it is definitely not the most ideal of situations, but basically everybody behind Luka Belic knows their role, knows what they need to do, so in case he doesn't get the job done, I can rely on the wingers, I can rely on Stankovic, the midfielders, everybody around him can chip in and get the job done. Luka Jovic with an 81%, so at last resort, in case I really need him, then I can sub him on. But other than that, I say we still have a solid lineup here. Cameroon coming out in a 4-4-2 formation. That doesn't really scare me all that much. So let's just tell the boys to go out there, continue on with your absolutely dominant group stage performance. Let's go see what happens. And early on, 4 minutes in, Cameroon get themselves a highlight corner kick, but Milivojevic there able to scoop up that kick. And maybe we can hit them on a counterattack. I don't know why Milivojevic is just holding it up. Nice long kick out, tries to get it up to Belic. And just really, really poor for us to not control that ball, bring it down. But it's a good tackle, and now we can hit him on a break. Belic up to Zivkovic, who's running free. Andrej Zivkovic, one-on-one with the keeper. Nobody marked him. He had a free shot at goal, and he puts Serbia up 1-0 before the 5-minute mark. Now, if this is just a sign of things to come here, we might already punch our ticket to the quarterfinals, but we still have a lot of football left to play. Lovely passing, Zivkovic just under the feet of the goalkeeper, and I know that's not Otangana. Now, off of the restart, Cameroon coming forward with this Off the restart, Cameroon coming forward with a highlight, and Same, it's a very bad pass, a nice interception, getting a ball up to Luka Belic. Can we score 2 in a minute? No, we don't. His shot hits the post on the outside. Not bad, though. We're showing our dominance early against this Cameroon side. And also, if I need to drop back down to the 4-3-3, be a little bit more controlling, yes, I do have Sreten Vjetrovic on the bench at the ready. But as of right now, we are just absolutely just instilling our willpower. That was a horrible tackle by Cameroon. The ball falls to Andrej Zivkovic, and he gets his brace, doubles the lead in double the amount of time, and the flare's going off in the back. The Serbs love it. What a great run by Belic. Horrible tackle by Matip as the ball goes right into the feet of Zivkovic, taps it into an open net, and we're flying, boys. One thing I do need to worry about, though, is Goran Stania, 15 minutes on, is already on a yellow card. That's a little worrisome. But as we're coming forward, once again, Gajic crossing it in from deep. Doesn't really find anybody. Falls out to that same Staniev, though, as he tries to get it around a man, and just, he doesn't have the skills. But we get it right back. Gajic, another cross in to Belic. What's going on? The ball was spilled by the keeper, bounced off the post, almost through for a third goal. Man, Cameroon are just not able to handle us right now. So we come into halftime, and really, outside of the performances of one or two people, we're absolutely flying here. A 2-0 scoreline, all the shots, all the possession. I don't really want to make any changes, but for the sake of, because he's not doing all that well, Filip Kostic is going to be coming out for Srđan Plavšić. Nothing else needs to be changed. Actually, before I say that, let's just do a team talk. I don't want to forget another team talk. So, yeah, that's it. That's all that needs to be done. 45 minutes. Just continue with what we were doing in the first half. And, hey, we can get ourselves through to a quarterfinals. And it's actually a continuation of that highlight from what I was talking. Srđan Plavšić, the sub, coming on 2 minutes in, already taking shots, making the goalkeeper work. And we get ourselves a corner kick out of it. Zivkovic throws it into the middle. Nobody can hold on to it. Maybe Plavšić can do it with it again. That ends that. 65 minutes on now, and now here comes Cameroon, and they get one back in the 66th minute. Thomas Olivier Amang makes it 2-1 Cameroon, as I just subbed off Peter Mitrovic for Sergej and dropped us down from attack to counter, and I think that was not the right thing to do, as yes, this may have been from a set piece, but Cameroon showing that they do still have that goal-scoring threat within them. Maybe I do need to continue up with the pressure, continue the attacking pressure, so they don't get these type of chances. Corner kick on our end, 18 minutes left to go in this match. It doesn't really fall to anybody in particular, but it does, in fact, go to Belic, who takes a shot. It's blocked away, and we get ourselves a throw deep in the area. It's getting a little tight and tense here with 8 minutes left to go in this match as Cameroon, Stojanovic, who was just subbed on. I just brought him in for Vukasin because Vukasin was looking so damn tired, and what does Stojanovic do to repay me? He misses a header clearance, and Cameroon equalized this match with 8 minutes left to go. Maybe we can get ourselves a last gasp winner. We still got 3 minutes left. Nice ball in, falls to Bosanac. Can we get ourselves a decent attack? I know we can. Zivkovic. Oh my God, are you serious? Did you see that? Zivkovic, I don't know if that was supposed to be a pass or a cross or what, but it bounces off a defender, and it goes into the back of the net. It's going to be credited as an own goal. I don't know, like I said, if that was supposed to be a cross or a pass or what, but it bounces off the defender's head, and we got ourselves a 3-2 lead going into the final 2 minutes. All right, boys, it is now time for some defensive counter. Oh, my Lord. I cannot believe what I've just seen. We have just lucked ourselves through to the quarterfinals. This holds up for the 3 minutes of stoppage time. We will have just lucked ourselves through to the quarterfinals of a World Cup. Ball coming through, takes a wild shot. That should be the last attack of the game. There it is. Full-time whistle. Serbia 3, Cameroon 2. The defense completely letting us down in the second half, but a very lucky own goal will see us through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it that we absolutely lucked out of this when we had two goals early on. And actually, all 3 of these goals should be credited to Zivkovic. Give credit to where credit is due. He set up all 3 of those goals. And we are going to, like I said, see ourselves through to the quarterfinals where we are going to be taking on Germany. That's going to be a bit rough. And we're going to be taking them on in FedEx Field once again, going back to Washington, D.C. Oh, boy. And don't get me wrong, I like to challenge my teams. I played England and Portugal in the Nations Cup. I played France in a friendly, so I know what tough teams look like. But Germany's a different beast. Germany's going to be a bit more difficult than those other three, possibly combined. But we got ourselves through to a quarterfinals anyway, and that's nothing to scoff at. So let's take a look and see what lineup we're going to use versus this German side. But before we get into that, let's take a look and see how the rest of the tournament has done up to this point. England beat Switzerland, Japan surprisingly over Italy. Now that's a shock. Argentina over the US, Brazil over Uruguay, Portugal over France, and Netherlands over Turkey, setting up your quarterfinal matchups as England, Japan, us and Germany, Argentina, Brazil, and Portugal and the Netherlands. There's some good matches in there. Let's see how it all shapes up. Judgment Day for Serbia. That's not ominous or anything. So the lineup that I'm going to use versus Germany is a 4-3-3, mostly just to try and mitigate some of the damage. And I know everybody's tired. At this point in the World Cup, everybody's tired, not just on our side, but on the German side. But it just doesn't help that we also have a couple of players suspended, as well as Babic and Staniev have accumulated too many yellow cards. And they're not going to be playing today, and that really hurts because my backline needs them. But anyway, the lineup that we're going to use versus Germany is Milivojevic in net, Mihailovic, Jovanovic, Milenkovic, Danilovic along the back line. That is not a stable back line. 3 out of the 4 changes. That's going to be tough. Vjetrovic is going to be our defensive mid. We're going to have Mitrovic and Bosnac in the middle. We're going to have Zivkovic and Kostic out on the wings. Luka Jovic is back, and he is sitting up top because, well, we need to have somebody that's a goal-scoring threat. Yes, Belic has done well over his last 2 matches, but I need to go with the sure hand in Luka Jovic. So hopefully he can get us a goal today and see what we can do versus Germany. So let's go kick off and see what happens. And it is very, very clear that the German side are more experienced, and they're the favorites. They're going to come out in a 4-2-3-1. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the only name that I really understand and really know within this starting 11. He is 34 years old, and he still looks pretty damn decent. So we're going to have to try and get around him. Akwasi Appiah, I know him through PSG. He is a damn fine regen, so we're going to have to try and close him down. Who's our guy up front? Johannes Eggestein. I've never heard of you, but he doesn't look any good. Julian Brandt. I totally forgot that he was as young as he is in real life to be able to still play for the German national team. 30 years old, can get it done down the wings. Anybody else? Kimmich. Oh, Kimmich. Yeah, he's still there. Right back, currently playing for Man City. 31 years old. I think we can deal with the back line. It's just the front 6 that's going to give us a problem. So, yeah, let's, like I said, go out there and hope for the best, really. Tired players on the Serbian side, tired players on the German side. It's basically who's going to be able to fight through that fatigue and come out winners on this day. Basically, we got to fight twice as hard because of the sheer force and the sheer skill of the German squad. And already Mitrovic getting bullied by, I don't know who that is up front, but we have to power out. Look at that. They're already double teaming some of our players just to make it that much more difficult for us. But pinball, a little bit of pinball in the middle of the park. We do get it back. Kostic through to Luka Jovic. Oh, we actually get a goal, a surprise goal within the first 10 minutes. He returns from his injury, and Luka Jovic puts it into the back of the net. It's 1-0 to Serbia, and that has caught the Germans off guard in the stands, on the pitch. Oh, ter Stegen does get a hand to it, but not enough to parry it away. And Serbia with a surprise lead right now. Deep throw in, and Danilovic really didn't need to throw it in that long, as this is definitely going to lead to a German counter. Eggestein coming through. What a great cross from Eggestein to the running Julian Brandt, as 5 minutes later, the Germans equalize. And that all can be said as a horrible throw-in from Danilovic set that up. He just basically threw it into a German player, and I don't understand why he did it. That has to be fixed. There's no way you should be throwing it in directly to a German player when you had another guy sitting off to your right that you could have easily thrown it to. I don't even have him set to throw in long. Just throw in wherever. Well, it seems like that the fatigue is not just physically, but mentally as well, and we got to start fighting through that. 32 minutes on the clock now. We're trying to bring it up the wings, and that might not be the best idea, but Mitrovic getting a pass, well, try to get a pass, and now Germany coming through. Paslak gets it through to Appiah, who gets Eggestein. It's a great passing to Julian Brandt, who fires it wide. He had all the time in the world, and he still missed the target. We got away with one. Halftime, we're still fighting, but there's players on the pitch that are just absolutely crapping the bed right now, not just within their play, but also because they're physically unable to perform. And if I need to have any success down the wings, I need to change my players out on the wings. So Zivkovic is going to be coming off for Sasha Ostojic, and Sasha Ostojic is more suited as a winger, so that's what we're going to do with him. Outside of that, I don't want to make two changes. I'm not making two changes at halftime, but Mihailovic, you are really trying my patience. He might be coming off sooner rather than later with that yellow card alongside with his fatigue. It all comes down to what exactly our situation is going to be over the next 15-20 minutes. 2 minutes into the half, Agustin getting a pass out to Paslak, gets it out to Kimmich, Josh Kimmich, throwing in a cross or a pass, whatever it was, maybe even a shot, but Milovac there with an easy save. And now Kostic through to Luka, great distribution, but can we capitalize on this? Mitrovic to Ostojic, some great passing now, through to Vjetrovic. Oh, Vjetrovic! Oh, I thought that was going in. Ter Stegen with a wonderful save to keep Germany level with us right now and not letting us get the lead. But here we come once again. Vjetrovic to Kostic. Ostojic hits the crossbar. 2 great chances to put Serbia in the lead. Mihailovic with a yellow card as well as his fatigue is starting to worry me, so Milan Gajic is going to be subbed in for him. 18 minutes left to go in regulation. Will there be a break in the deadlock before we go to extra time? Time has just been ticking away. No real highlights within these last 15-20 minutes of the match, and I can't believe that we just had 2 chances within the first 3 minutes of this half to go ahead, and nothing comes of it, and we go into extra time tied at 1 apiece with Germany. At the end of the day, I have exceeded all expectations of what I thought would happen in this match. I did not think that we would have gone toe-to-toe with Germany and coming away with a draw at this point in time after 90. Boys, all you need to do is just get 1 goal. Just keep it going out there and see if we can poach one. Just poach one. But yeah, like I said, this is obviously a lot better than I thought would have happened versus us. I thought maybe we would have been killed 3-4-0 because of how Germany plays. But like I said, for us to be going toe-to-toe with them right now is much better. Kickoff abuse highlights. 40 seconds of nonstop action sees Germany pull one ahead of us. To Ostojic is cutting inside, and it's not really the best for him. Mitrovic finds Gajic. He does have runners in the box. If he crosses it in to Luka Jovic. Yes, there we go. Luka Jovic knotting it back up. It's now 2 apiece in extra time. Where was this in normal time when we could have finished the Germans off and gone into the semifinals of the World Cup? But now my heart is in my throat and just won't stop beating because we're still being level with the Germans, and we could possibly get ourselves another chance right here. Luka Jovic, is he going to cross it in? He does. It's a foul in the box. Oh, it's right in front of the net. Ter Stegen with 3 great saves in rapid succession to keep this match level once again. This is a crazy match right now, guys. Not going to lie. Oh, my God. But it's halftime and extra time, 15 more minutes. As we've both scored in extra time, and, well, if it remains level like this, it's going to end in a penalty shootout. And this second half of extra time has absolutely flown by, and we're going to go to a penalty shootout to decide our fate. Will we or won't we go into the semifinals? And, yeah, I need to absolutely change up who my penalty takers are. So first we're going to take a look at who's our better finishers, and we're going to start with Luka Jovic, then we're going to go with Sasha, then Marko Grujic, and then I'm going to go by penalty takers, which would then be, do I really want to do that? Or maybe I throw Filip Kostic in there, then go by penalty takers, because then it would be Peter Mitrovic, and then Danilovic, and then it's just all defenders at that point in time. So I'm going to leave this 6, start this penalty shootout, and we got Luka Jovic stepping up to the mark. First up for Serbia, takes a shot, and why would he go right down the middle? Why do you think that that's the best idea? Why do you try to be cheeky and go right down the middle? And he's completely screwed us, but Stefan Milivac coming up big for us and keeping it 0-0 after 1. Sasha, please don't go down the middle. Please don't go down the middle. Thank you. Serbia getting on the board, 1-0 into the second shootout, and now Germany stepping up. It's Oaks coming up, and he goes right down the middle. Germany making a rare mistake in a penalty shootout, and we could capitalize right here as Marko Grujic stepping up to the mark. In the third batch of penalties, he shoots it, and it's past Ter Stegen. It's 2-0 to Serbia. Let's go. All right, let's keep this going. Limbach is stepping up to the mark for Germany, and what's he going to do? He goes right down the middle, and in a rare display of confidence. But now Filip Kostic, oh, he shoots left, and the keeper goes to his left. It's 3-0 to Serbia. All we need to do is save it right here. Julian Weigl stepping up for Germany. Oh, Milivac got a hand to it. Milivac, all you need to do is get a little bit more power behind it. But now we got Mitrovic. Peter Mitrovic, he scores it, and we're going to a semifinal, boys. Get in there. Serbia going to a World Cup semifinal. Let's go. It took 120 minutes and a penalty shootout, and we get past Germany, the masters of the penalty shootout, to get through to a World Cup semifinal. A lot further than I thought we'd be taking Serbia, no lie, but we've done it. We've gotten through to a semifinal, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing when we come back in the next episode. Who are we going to be facing? Damn it. We're going to be taking on England, and if you didn't see the first 2 or 3 episodes of this series, you know that we've had a lot of problems versus England. So, could it be an act of retribution and redemption and revenge and all the words going into this? Or will it be more of the same, and we get trounced 3, 4, 5-0 versus England? Well, you're going to have to come back next episode and watch. It's going to be a barn burner of a FIFA World Cup semifinal. It's us in England, and it's Brazil and Portugal or Netherlands on the other side. A very interesting semifinal. I hope you tune in for it. Well, that was certainly unexpected, and what a wild ride it's been so far, getting through now to a semifinal of the World Cup. And I'm glad you guys are around to watch it, and if you've been enjoying it, please go and drop the video a like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And if you want to leave a comment below on what you thought about today's episode or the series as a whole, please go and do so. I appreciate every single comment that you guys put down. But anyway, guys, I've been Gendo, and you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and peace out. Oh my God, my heart rate's not going to come down for a while. Whew.